And what's this guy's deal? That's really useful, but I don't think I've actually seen monster meat in the dungeon yet. A sapphire bracer. Well, I'll put it on. Hey, cool. It's like a radar bracer. That's what I'm gonna call it. Radar. That's an interesting little item there. That's what I like to see. Heck yeah. Okay, let's go over here and get this. It looks like one more item on this map. I don't know if the good strategy is to fight all the monsters you can, because experience level is important, or if the good strategy is to avoid as many monsters as you can, and only fight the ones that are easy battles. Not really sure which one is a better strategy. I think it's going to take several more failed runs before I get anywhere close to having to worry about game tactics like that. But who knows? Maybe we'll get to level 8 this time and I'll beat my old record. I'm kind of taking the long way around to this item. Man, it's nice having a sword for a change. A vision herb. Cool. I'm going to kind of save that for a level where I hit a trap or something. I don't know. I can only send one item back with him at a time. Okay. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. One of the issues with certain roguelikes where you have to really play carefully is that sometimes the best strategy is also the most boring one. Like sometimes in order to really ensure your survival you have to play the game in a way that makes everything very time consuming and very boring. And yes, NetHack is like that in a lot of ways. And it seems like Shiren the Wanderer might be as well. Level 3. Again. Hey, there's a scroll here. I think I should be able to kill you in one hit, and then your little friend there. That monster must be asleep. Life herb. I'm going to go ahead and eat that. That'll come in helpful. Or drink it. I keep forgetting you drink herbs in this game. I don't know why that makes any sense. Like those Daikons monsters, you don't even want to get into their line of sight because they can throw that little spell at you. Ow. Oh, that must be a trap on the ground. Let's avoid that. My goodness. So just stepping into their line of sight is extremely dangerous because it slows you down if that attack hits, and then being slowed is incredibly bad. He's asleep. But because you can't really avoid their line of sight all the time, I'm not sure what a good strategy is for dealing with that kind of situation. I don't need a club anymore. Unless it's like a magic club that's better than a katana. Oh, it's a club plus 3. But I still think my katana's better. Yeah. So, yellow items are items I have not identified yet. That's why that club was yellow, because I technically didn't know it was a magic club. So I wonder if that means that standard items like this have magical effects outside of just enhanced damage, or if that's kind of a pipe dream that I just thought up in my head because it sounds nice. That's right, I want to take you on the smart way. Hallways, people. Hallways is where it is at. Hallways are the smart place to take any monster. And I can see where items are on the map, and there are no more items over there, so I'm just going to keep on trucking, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I better fight the monsters for the experience. I've only got one rice ball, but I think that'll completely refill my hunger meter. And this last monster down here is... just a dude. Alright, so that's it for this floor. Let's head on back. And yes, I realize there's another monster chasing me now, but I don't want to starve. See, like, this little archer is going to get like 3 shots on me. Unless he follows me across the bridge. Haha. Gotta take them out from range, because it seems like a lot of these monsters you really do have to deal with from range, but you can't always... you're not always guaranteed to have arrows. So I guess if you don't have any arrows, you're just out of luck, I suppose? I mean, I've got that staff, but it didn't seem to do anything. Identify scroll. Should I identify this bone staff and find out actually what it does? An unlucky staff? What the hell good is an unlucky staff? Ah, okay. Lower a monster's levels with it. That'll come in helpful for the ghost guys when they start turning all my weak monsters into strong ones. Ah, this guy's gonna eat my rice balls. Yeah, you can just go ahead and keep shooting your friend there. I don't mind. I'm starting to get hungry. 20 satiation left. I hope there's rice balls in the little town up here when I get there. Because the next floor is the town, right? I believe so. Yummy! And that's just a big ol' ugly dead end. It seems like most of these dungeon floors have been connecting in a giant circle, but not this one. No, sir. This one is dead ends in all directions. Those guys are painful. Awesome. That'll replace the one that I just ate. I guess I should have shot him again, but... oh! Trade arrows? I don't even mind. Yeah, I'll pick this one up. And a crisis scroll, so... traps everywhere, awesome, but I'm prepared this time. Just kind of taking stock of what I'm carrying. At least I can get off the floor without hitting any traps. Alright. Yeah, me too, brother. I'm right there with you. Well, you don't have the option to kill her because the attack button is also the talk button. What do we have here? Oh, so there are curses in this game, I just haven't come across them yet. Wait, what was this? Oh, I guess your strength. Whatever. That stuff is way too expensive, and I would rather beef up my sword, I think. I still haven't figured out how to sell items, if you even can sell items. I don't know. So, where's my little brother guy out here? Because it seemed like he had like a fetch quest or something for me, but I haven't gotten it yet. Okay, that guy doesn't do anything for me. Because didn't he ask me for like 1,000 gold? Because I got 1,000 gold for him now. I'd like to give it to him, if he exists still. Yeah, well, there's a monster out there that kept turning all my stuff into rice balls, and that was just as irritating, so I kind of know where you're coming from too, man. It's like all these guys are complaining about the monsters on the road to this place. Like, thank you guys for explaining to me how the monsters work after I've already had to deal with them. That is very helpful. I almost forgot that there was kind of a plot to this story. I was supposed to be looking for this golden condor thing. I'm trying to find the NPC guy that wanted money, because I'm thinking that giving him money will help develop my little bolt hole here when I come to travel through next. Sure, let's hear it. Use them by throwing them. Okay. What happens if you read one, though? You just genocide yourself? Because that would be pretty hilarious. Ah, yes, the Stone Penis Monument. Wonderful.